This is the HaltingWinter Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Winterhalter. Today we are talking about a book called Surrounded by Idiots. Surrounded by Idiots. Before we dive into that, again, I'm Seth Winterhalter, and I'm the owner-founder of HaltingWinter, an executive coaching and corporate consulting company. We are here to help executives become the best leaders they can be. We want you to enjoy your work. We want you to thrive in your leadership, but we also want to help businesses. And maybe you're a business owner specifically, or you're on the leadership team of a business. We want you to enjoy your work, but we want your team to enjoy their work as well. And to do that, you need a couple things. You need clarity. You need a clear mission. You need a healthy organization in all of its parts that are moving forward, scaling and growing. And you need to make more cash. You need to make more profit so that you can pump that into your business so that things thrive. And so if that's you, if you're looking for organizational structures and systems to help get you out of the weeds and get you up in the air and soaring, or you want to make more profit. You're trying to figure out, how do I really grow this thing? How do I become more profitable? We would love to come alongside and help you. We have a free business report, a free assessment for you to take online. It only takes 12, 13 minutes that would help give you a lay of the land, help you look at your business in the 6 primary components and see where we might come alongside and help. And we'd love to set up a call to go over that assessment with you and see if our skills might help you get higher in the air. And so go to HaltingWinter.com, go to the show notes. The link for the assessment will be in the show notes as well, or you can go to our website, HaltingWinter.com. All right, I wanted to talk about this book today, Surrounded by Idiots. It's been recommended to me a couple times, and I'm reading it actually because I have a client who their team has just gone through the DISC. I don't know if you're familiar with that assessment, the DISC assessment. It's a 4-part assessment that goes through, the 4 parts are dominance, inspiration, stability, and compliance. I've used the DISC assessment. Man, I think I took my first DISC assessment probably over 20 years ago, probably around 20 years ago. And I've always liked the tool. I like that it's simple and clean. It's only 4 parts. And the book is written to help kind of use it. It uses the DISC assessment, but it helps you understand people. And I think a lot of leaders, the issue with leadership is you will lead how you desire to be led. So if you're a person who loves inspiration and motivation, you're going to lead out of that primary. So in the DISC assessment, you're probably going to be a high I or a high D. That DI is kind of the extrovert, is the real front-facing, forward-moving person. If you are more of an S or a C, you're going to lead more out of rules and regulations. You're going to lead probably more out of the written, excuse me, more out of written statements and memos than you are about you. The D or I wants to get everyone together, always having meetings. We need a team meeting so I can inspire people, so I can share my thoughts. If you're a D or an I, you probably work through things out loud a lot. Where if you're an S or a C, you need time to process. You need time to really think and to write, to think yourself clear. And so here's the reason. If you're a leader, you need to know yourself so that you know how you operate. Because you have strengths there, but you also have weaknesses. If your weakness, because again, I always say every strength has a shadow side to it, has a weakness side to it. So I am a high I, high D. I'm like off the charts in both of those. I have very little S and very little C in me. And so I have to be careful then that I'm not scheduling too many meetings just to hear myself talking to inspire myself. I need to make sure that my meetings are actually helping. They're actually necessary and they're actually going to move the team forward. Second, I have to be aware that in those meetings, I'm going to default to being high I and high D. I'm going to be high inspiration. I'm going to be high like determination. This is what we're going to do. But if I have a really good team, it needs to have all those categories. It needs to have high Ds, high Is, high S, high Cs, which means then I've got to prepare for that meeting to speak towards the S and the C. I need to have things written. I need to have things clear. I need to show stability. I need to show compliance. I need to speak to them as well, or else I'm only going to motivate half my team. Excuse me. I'm still fighting a cold. If your team right now, if you look at your team and go, man, I feel like I have division on my team. I feel like I have a team that's kind of half in and half out, it's probably because you are leading towards your strengths and you are not leading in a way that's speaking to the whole team. Leaders, an excellent leader needs to be a leader who both knows themselves, but they know their team, and they know how to inspire, not just by their gifts, but they know how to inspire by speaking directly to each of the unique realities of their team members. So that's why a book like this really is helpful, because it'll help you go, man, I know myself now, so I know my proclivity, how I want to be led, how I'm going to lead, the natural ways I'm going to lead. But it'll also tell me, man, I have those other people on my team, and I need to speak to them. I need to make sure that when I prepare for a meeting, that I have some components in it that are going to speak predominantly to those people that I'm not like, that I don't naturally have a proclivity to speak directly to. You're going to see then your team have more respect for you. They're going to have more clarity, and communication is going to thrive, and you're going to get more results. So assess your team so that you can communicate well, you can motivate well, and you can get people in the right seat. Some people may be in the wrong seat in your leadership team. You need to have all those various people that have those different skills to be able to speak to the entirety of your organization. So, something to think about. Sorry, I've got the tickle in my throat, that worthless cough that just will not go away. So, I'm going to end right here. Check out that book and think about your team. Think about yourself. Think about the way you're wired and the way your team's wired. Maybe adjust. Figure out how you can become a better leader, so you can lead your entire team, not just the people that are just like you. All right. Hope that helps. Check out HaltingWinter.com. Take our free business assessment and see if our team can come alongside and help you grow, scale, and make more profit. Until next time.